Welcome to the Morning Mayhem Show with the morning crew, Tom and Mama Manny.
And your host, Jim Amato.
Good morning, Woodland. And
Hi.
welcome to today. Today being March 7th. Wow, I was really off
You
of
are.
that. Do not read that slide. I was thinking April showers.
This morning being August 7th.
Is it April showers bring May flowers? I don't know why I was there in my head. But we do have lots of days today. It is National Teen Tech Week. That is the week that started in 2007, and that was a move by the Librarians Association of America to help teens understand how to use digital tools. And this is a lot before kids actually had the iPhone, before the iPhone exploded. And now it's a completely different experience for what they do and how they teach those digital literacy tools that they have. It's also National Dental Assistance Week. So if you have to go get your teeth done this week, make sure it's not the dentist you think. It's people behind the scenes who are doing all the help there. The people that are filling out the paperwork, helping get your impressions on your teeth, the holding up that spit cup for you, all that stuff that actually makes a dentist visit work. I guess the hygienist as well, everybody that's involved in that office. There's a couple good ones today. One is National Flapjack Day. I know that National Flapjack Day is sometimes confused with Pancake Day, but a little known fact is that pancakes are a thin batter, and you fry them kind of on the stovetop or a griddle. Flapjack, made out of oats, you bake them. All right, so people that say, would you like some flapjacks, and they give you a pancake, I don't know what they're thinking, because if you haven't had a flapjack, there's a lot more to it than just thinking that you've got one of those watery mixes that you make, a Bisquick mix. That's a pancake, not a flapjack. And this is super specific, the National Crown Roast of Pork Day. So if you like a certain cut of pork, it is the day to enjoy that. And finally, it is Cypress Green Day. And Cypress Green Day is the first Monday of Lent that in Cyprus and Greece, it's the spiritual cleansing day. And they like to fly a kite to represent their spirit, to see how close they can get to God. And you're supposed to watch and meditate on the kite for as long as it stays in the sky to get closer to that. And that's happening today. It's good use of kites, I guess, as well. So a little history on that.
I was going to say, someone's been looking at Wikipedia.
Someone had some free time.
I've just been really interested in what we celebrate as days of late. I don't know if you've noticed, but it's like there's a lot of stuff to be happy. Oh, it's also there's a huge list today, but it's National Sock Monkey Day as well. I don't know why they need a day for that, but it certainly is a day, and that day is March 7th. Let's see. Attention sophomores, don't forget the college PSAT is going to be Wednesday, March 23rd at 7:35 to 12 p.m. All sophomores, you are going to be taking the PSAT using something we call paper and pencil. Paper and pencil. Now, back in the day, we had things like grinders that would grind the wood from the pencil, just exposing the lead, which isn't really lead anymore. It's graphite, because if it was lead in a pencil, it's a whole thing. Anyway, you will be using those, but your leaded pencils will be safe for use. Juniors will be taking them on computers. Let's see. Congratulations to the Woodlands NVL diving champions, D'Angelo Allen with the bronze medal and DJ Mulligan with yet another gold. He's just collecting them. There's nothing wrong with that as well. And I believe the boys were the NVL title holders, right? The auditions for the spring musical are on. That is going to be March 9th from 2:15 to 4:30. That is in the Woodland Auditorium, which is appropriate because that's where theater is held. And in the Woodland Media Center, they have their new books of the week. It's Monday, so go take a look to see what has arrived and what choices that you have for reading this week. And if you're wondering what DM3 is all about, I'll let you in a little secret. DM stands for Digital Media, and it's the award-winning digital media program. And it's going to be competing yet again in the Spring 84-Hour Film Challenge. Now, most of the time when they compete, they win. So if you're interested in getting involved and bringing home some more hardware, join Digital Media Program. You can find Mr. Yellow in room 219 for details. And Woodlands cheerleading tryout season is going to start for the 2022-2023 season. Now, you got some time before you get there, so you may want to start working on conditioning and learning how to throw people into the air. Those dates are 9, 10, 11, and 13th of May. So you do have some time, but you need to make sure that you have a physical on file. So make sure that you're healthy and ready to go. And don't forget, if you need to help out in the Luau Best Buddies prom, see Isabella Tottenham so you can get set up for helping out on that night as well. And if you are looking for us, find us every morning at 7:15 a.m. or thereabouts. And if you find you missed us, go to morningmayhem.show. Time now for the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin.
Morning. Couple top stories Saturday. First off, Russia set ceasefire for evacuations, but the battles continue. So Russia has announced yet another ceasefire and a handful of humanitarian corridors allow civilians to flee Ukraine starting Monday. However, these corridors primarily lead deeper into Russia or Belarus, not to free portions of Ukraine. It's very similar to what Syria had done. Syria was a Russian-backed state in the Middle East fighting its own civil war. And when they went into these areas, they offered the same sort of deal, which is you can leave, but you have to come to us. Civilians can come and be safely with us, not with your breakaway portion.
So come be safe with the enemy.
Well, the liberators. The
liberator.
Yes. Death toll surpasses 6 million for COVID. Yes, COVID still a thing in year 3. 6 million people have officially died as of yesterday. It actually is over 6 million. Underscoring the pandemic now enters its third year is far from over. Milestone recorded by Johns Hopkins University is the latest tragic reminder of the unrelenting nature of the pandemic, even as people are shedding masks, travel resuming, and businesses are reopening around the globe. All right, moving back to Russia. McDonald's and Pepsi Cola, along the many other companies currently being pressured into stopping doing their business in Russia. There's also a Japanese clother who's under pressure to pull out also, and they responded that clothing is a human right. There are humans in Russia, therefore they have a right to buy their clothing. But this comes in the heel with there's a lot of different things going on. Companies it's reminiscent of World War I. People are cheering, smashing their Russian vodka.
Okay, I just have a quick question. So clothing is a right.
Yes. This is what this company
shouldn't they
claims.
be giving clothes to people and not selling?
I believe it's a human right
people?
also to be ripped off for clothing. I think that is also a human right.
All right.
Yeah. And last, some happy news to start your Monday. It's being rumored that Heir to the Empire is in development to be Disney Plus's first Star Wars film.
All right.
So I don't know if it's going to be animated, live action, if it's going to be more of like the weird alternate timeline that they're trying to do. But Heir to the Empire, honestly, one of the best novelizations of any Star Wars story. Pretty excited.
Yeah, and I'm glad they're bringing in some legend back into canon, which is going to be good.
There's no information yet, and if this is going to be an alternate timeline or anything like that, but it is very exciting.
It is indeed.
That's it.
And that's the news. T-minus 60 with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
All right. Good morning. Good morning. On Saturday.
Oh, yeah. We were waiting for this. I didn't want to jump too soon.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Our boys swim team competed in NVLs. Now, they finished first.
Yeah, they did.
With 880 points.
Wow.
Oxford had 836 and Holy Cross had 832.
Wow.
It was close. Now,
that's pretty good.
What's interesting here is out of the 12 events, we took first in the 100 backstroke, which was Alec Weisenbacher, and first in the 100 breaststroke, Tyler Sear.
Okay.
But the bulk of our points came from
diving.
Yeah. DJ Mulligan with 417 points out of the 880. That's almost half. Wow.
That is something right there.
What a finish.
Yeah.
We took a lot of seconds and thirds in those other events.
That's how to finish your career as a high school diver right there.
That's awesome. So congratulations, boys, swim and dive. Tonight, boys basketball is at Morgan in Clinton for a 6:30 States game.
That's That's a haul.
Yes. But second round is even farther. But we'll talk
All right,
about that another
we'll
day.
get there first.
One day at a time.
It'll be worth the ride if you can make it.
Yes. Husky Nation. What do we have tonight? Big East finals for the girls.
Oh, we knew we had finals. I don't know who we have the finals. I was watching the game yesterday.
Yes. They blew it out of the water.
Yeah,
yesterday.
they did. And the day before, too, against
Marquette just
Georgetown.
didn't
I think
have
I caught it right in the third quarter. It was 49-6 at the beginning of the third quarter.
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
It was tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, our Woodland Quiz Ball team kicked it. They kicked it out of the water. They made the semifinals in the tournament, lost in that round, but they have qualified for nationals
That's what we're talking
Very
about.
for the
nice.
4th year in a row.
Very nice.
Congrats, Woodland Quiz Ball team.
So
Well
now,
done.
When are the nationals?
Nationals are the end of May, beginning of June.
All right. So there's plenty of time to prepare. Are there other tournaments before that for practice?
We have a couple. Yep. In fact, Tuesday, we have our teacher tournament. Looking for teachers, Tomlin.
Like tomorrow, Tuesday?
Tomorrow,
next week.
Tuesday.
Oh,
15th.
I know.
oh, cool. On the Ides? Oh, I'm there.
On the Ides.
I am there.
Yes,
And
not
then
the
you're
ideas,
gonna
the
toga.
Ides.
And then the day before that is
Pi Day.
Pi Day.
Pi
Yes.
Day. Yep, 14th. Lot going on here.
All right. So who are you taking? That's the A team.
The A team.
Okay.
So that's Colin Slavin.
Yep.
Eric Mead.
Yep.
Zach Drury.
Mm-hmm.
Evan Lynn.
All right.
All slackers.
Yeah.
All slackers.
I beg to differ.
That's a wide-ranging category there. There are a bunch of kids who can take a lot of different categories.
Is
Yes.
this one of them now?
That is one right now.
He's coming tomorrow for
He's
the
coming-
show.
All right. Excellent. See how many we can get here tomorrow morning
That's
and
right.
interview them.
Go, baby.
Now, do they have any uniform requirements when they go to nationals, or are
From
they
me.
From you. All right.
We have our team shirt,
Gotcha.
our khakis.
Yep.
Masks are optional because it's virtual,
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
but the finals are in person.
The finals are in person.
Yes.
Where are
Where?
they?
Chicago.
All right.
Ah, very nice.
So we'll see what happens.
There you go.
And when are finals potentially?
Beginning of June,
Okay.
second week.
So, do you have a scheduled workout that you're going to do, or the practices are set right now? You know what you're going to do going forward.
Well, we know for this month.
Do you have a Rocky musical montage that we can put together for these kids getting ready?
I think I
For
will. I do
nationals.
that for AP Lit, but I could do that for them as well.
I think
Have to be a
that's
thing.
I think that's going to be
Has to be a thing.
necessary. They could be like
Yeah.
flipping through pages in the book, looking up at stuff, scratching their chin, looking up. Yeah.
But it's interesting for this tournament on Saturday, when they would get a question right, they would credit their teacher. Like the 5 good emperors, Tomlin.
Nice.
And I texted him, Tomlin, they got the 5 good emperors correct.
As they should.
They said a lot of Mr. Straub's name
All right.
for chemistry and Mr. M for physics, right? You credited your teachers. That's right. And when it was AP Lit, they looked at me and just nodded their heads.
There you go.
Yeah,
All right. So
that was awesome.
they're making a difference in the world. See, everybody's working together
Yeah.
as a coach.
See?
There you go.
Beautiful.
It takes a village. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. And that's the show with all of us. So don't
Yay.
forget, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland. Thanks for listening to this episode of the Morning Mayhem podcast. Morning Mayhem is broadcast live from Woodland Regional High School in Beacon Falls, Connecticut, each and every school day. Follow us on Spotify, Anchor FM, or wherever you find your latest podcasts. And for more information on the show, upcoming guests, and past episodes, visit our show website, morningmayhem.show.